Hi there and welcome back to your talent palette. In this video, I'm going to quickly show you how to create your jobs. If you missed the first video, I'm going to link to it up here somewhere, and that will show you how to create the master profile you need to unlock job creation. So without further ado, let's get started. There are a few ways you can start to create a job. In this case, I'm going to start as if I was on the dashboard, and I'm going to come to jobs here. But if you watch the first video, when you get to the end of creating your master profile, there's an option there to create your first job too. So it just follows on in a logical sequence. But let's say you do that, and then you have to go away from your laptop and you come back a bit later and you're not sure where to start. You come to your dashboard, and you can click here, or you can go to your jobs and you'll end up in the same place here. So let's just jump into adding our first job. When you get here for the first time, this will pulse for you to read it. And this just gives you an overview of the options that you've got. So for example, you may already have job descriptions and person specs. Then you can simply copy and paste them into these fields that are provided here. You might not, so you might be starting from scratch. So you might just have draft notes that you can type into here manually if you want to. And then you've got the option when you get to asset creation to actually create the job descriptions and person specs depending on what you enter into these fields. Here you can also include boilerplates. Now boilerplates actually have quite a few tricks up their sleeve, which I will come on to in a boilerplate video dedicated to these assets entirely. We'll come on to those later. But for example, if you've got a boilerplate, you can enter it here, and then you can choose whether you want it to be applied to all future job ads and job descriptions, or you might not. And again, when you get to asset generation, you can have the AI create these boilerplates for you based on what you enter about your organization, your culture, your values, etc., whether it's for the master profile or for your departments. More of that, as I said, later, and also in a boilerplate dedicated video. So let's fill this out with something I created earlier, which I've got off screen. So I'm going to start populating this. So let's say, for example, I was looking for this role. What you'll also notice is, as with profiles, the app is always encouraging you to put more detail in. The better detail, the better quality you put in, the better quality you will get out when you generate your assets. The more accurate they'll be, the more robust they'll be. And here you've got certain things which we'll come on to in a minute, these kind of quality checkers, which in this case shows you how you're progressing. And when you're creating assets, can also act as a reminder of the quality, but also some easy navigation, which we'll come on to in a future video. But here you can see I've got the job title in there. Boilerplates are optional, but it is going to ask you for some description. It is going to ask you for requirements. And as a bare minimum, or as a sign or a signal of some decent detail at least, detail doesn't necessarily mean quality, but it's better than having nothing. It will ask you to put a certain amount of characters in just to make sure at least you should be entering the bare minimum, which we'll do in a moment. So in this role, let's say I'm looking for this individual for Reveal the Real. I would put in my description here. As you can see, it's over 750 characters, so it's giving me a green tick. It's saying it's detailed, which is lovely. You've got these reminders here, 250 minimum to carry on. And then we've got the requirements. Let's put those in. And again, I've got nearly 1,900 characters, so that's all good. I don't have an outro boilerplate, but I am going to show you how to generate that in a future video when it gets to asset generation. Let's say UK, let's say it's remote, or let's say hybrid's optional as well. And if I'm in the office, let's say, I don't know, options to use in Poland and Spain if required. Think big, fake it till you make it, as they say. Employee type, let's say I would look at full-time, or I'd potentially look at a contractor maybe, and let's say we're paying 50,000 to 60,000. Later on, when you generate assets, you can actually do a market insights report, which will tell you based on up-to-date current data and market information whether or not you're pitching your salary at the right level for the role and the location you are looking to hire for. And then you create your job. And there you go. It's there, which you can then go back into. You can see the details. You can edit it. Go to edit. You've got the quality reminder here. You come back here and put your boilerplates in, or this will be automatically repopulated if you generate it as an asset. It kind of reverse engineers it back into here for you. And yeah, later on in another video, when you invite team members, you can share comments just to make sure things are signed off, which again, we'll come on to in a future tutorial. I can close that. I can close that. I can download this if I wanted to in different formats. But there you go. Very simple. How to create a job. As these start to build up, you can view them in different ways. They can be grouped against your individual departments, or you can see your cards. And again, as this is a free trial I'm working through, you can see here just a reminder of how you're getting on with that. So there you go. Job creation. Very simple. And join me for the next video where I will show you the fun stuff, how to start generating the assets you need to attract people with tools and assets that are aligned to your culture, your working realities, your brand, and its tone of voice. See you over there. Cheers.